Aviation crash investigators are in Monterey County, California tonight, trying to determine the cause of an accident that killed John Denver. The country rock singer died after the experimental plane he was piloting crashed into the Pacific just after takeoff.
That voice of singer-songwriter John Denver was silenced yesterday when the experimental plane he was flying alone crashed off the coast of California's Monterey Bay. The sheriff's department says Denver was flying about 100 yards from shore when something went wrong.
We were just watching it, and all of a sudden there was a puff and a popping sound, and it just kind of went up a little bit and absolutely straight down, not spiraling, just absolutely straight down, and then it disappeared behind the rock.
Just this Saturday, Denver had his new plane painted in nearby Santa Maria. These pictures were snapped by an employee of the paint shop. Federal crash experts are sifting through the wreckage of the aircraft that shattered on hitting the water from 500 feet.
Safety record for the aircraft? Yeah. Very good. Very good.
The National Transportation Safety Board is hoping it will be able to piece together enough of the aircraft to get into a thorough investigation by Tuesday.
It's hard to believe it's been 25 years, October 12, 1997, since we lost John Denver. He was flying this Rutan Brothers Model 61, Long Easy, November 555, Juliet Delta was the tail number. John Denver was flying about 500 feet and ran out of gas in one wing. To get to the fuel switch, he twisted left and inadvertently pressed the right rudder pedal with his right foot to gain balance, sending the plane into a dive. He was low to recover. 22 eyewitnesses heard the plane sputter and then saw it dive 90 degrees to the right and hit the ocean. It hit at about 125 miles per hour. So this is the normal configuration for the Long Easy dashboard. So normally the fuel switch is here, but in John Denver's one, they relocated it behind the pilot's seat and to the left to prevent the gas lines from being routed through the dashboard. And Denver Estate sued the switch manufacturers and they settled out of court. And the manual switch is no longer being sold. And looking at John Denver, he was no slouch. He was a pilot for 20 years. He had 2,400 hours, single and multiple engine aircraft, and also his Learjet, as you can see behind him. And then this is the aircraft that he crashed in. The final report said that it was pilot error in not advertently preparing for the flight in an unfamiliar airplane, because he only got that aircraft maybe a month prior. It was sold and repainted in September 27th of 1997. So I feel like that's often overlooked, is how often you fly the aircraft that you crash in. And also, as stated, when attempting to switch that right fuel tank over his shoulder, he put the aircraft into a steep bank too low to recover.
Had enormous success. Experiences not very many people have, the collection of experiences that I've had. You know, what else do you want to do? So it's not about being successful. I've had that. But I keep singing and working on, because I know that's the vehicle that allows me to be a voice out there in the world.
Thanks for watching. Thank you, John Denver. This is Arfrod. I'm Keone. I'll see you guys next time.